Welcome back. We had a quick little break, but we're back with some action. We got the Cleveland Misfires versus the New York SubPar, kicking things off here on an Embassy hardpoint. Some gunfighting going back and forth. Shout out to Cosmo picking up that nice early kill. Breezo with a nice early team kill as well. Love to see that. Kimchi, how we doing?
We are doing absolutely great, CNK. Unfortunate end there to that match one, but hey, it is what it is. Things just happen. Now we got to focus up on this match number 2 for tonight. We got to see what both of these teams have to offer to us here, as it looks like New York SubPar going to be trying to grab some time off of this P1. Cleveland Misfires do have the spawns, however, so they should be the ones to get not only this P1 time, but they should be trying to make their way over towards P2. But it is all yellow over there on that side. New York SubPar looking to already start setting things up, and so far, nothing too crazy happening, of course. It's still the beginning of the match. Everyone's still trying to get their bearings in, of course, and we got to see what Cleveland Misfire is going to be able to do here heading into this P2, as New York SubPar looking to get a pretty decent setup going on.
A decent setup indeed. We'll see how that one holds as Cleveland, they've got a little bit of a pinch going on, and that pinch comes in perfectly. They get the kills. Now they're going to be able to set up for the time, but look out for Breezo. He's coming from behind right now. Maybe a chance to get some kills. Baited with one from those double cars. Breezo from behind. Doesn't get much. He did get taken down nice and early there. Cleveland getting some nice time right now on the P2, but the kills coming in for New York SubPar. Chance to push this one in, get some big kills here. See how things go.
Yeah, we got to see how things go here. Of course, New York SubPar, they got back onto that time. Cleveland Misfires was trying to hop on it, just weren't able to get the break in here. Nice shots coming in from Cosmo onto Cryptic, as so far they are beginning to grow that time now. But of course, you got to focus heavily on this P3 rotation. Wicked Ninja going to be the one to try and contest this time here. Baited looking for another kill under his belt, and he'll be able to do exactly that. Now building up to get some streaks. Slothy now will be able to find Cryptic onto this next rotation, making sure to clear it out for his squad, but he still got one more gunfight to worry about, but he'll be able to easily win it just like that. Now he just has to worry about Wicked Ninja, who's trying to get the pre-fire in. Will be able to get it done, but look who's already here. It is the cavalry for New York SubPar, as they are about to push on in, kill off Wicked Ninja. But oh, look at this. Wicked Ninja has a great positioning here. He'll be able to pick up two just as easy as that. A nice solid hold from Wicked Ninja, and Cleveland Misfires will be able to hop on towards this P3. Cruise missile already coming on in. That is absolutely insane stuff, but it does seem like Cleveland Misfire will still be able to hold it down.
I mean, shout out trophies. They just saved Wicked Ninja's life like 5 times in 10 seconds. Cryptic getting a nice win right there as well. Cleveland Misfires getting some solid time here on this P3. P4 about to pop up. The pinch starting to come in from Cleveland as well. That number 6 player, White Knight, he's going to be pushing around the back right now, trying to get some big kills for his team. At least trying to keep the pressure on New York so his teammates can push on up through this tennis side. You see Brawler up top, picks up a massive kill there. It wasn't him who got the kill, but he did help out. Cryptic got that one pushing from the back there. But now Cleveland on the P4 time here. Temporarily, New York going to fight that one back. They've got players in the area. The spawn's going to be coming in shortly. Cleveland, though, 3 players pushing in at the same time. A chance to maybe make a play. Cosmo behind the desk has to stay alive for a short time. Picks up one. Gets a second with the help of Slothy. And just like that, New York pick up 3 massive kills. One more player remaining on this side of the map for Cleveland. That's going to be Brawler. Currently on a 4 streak. Gets taken down. And New York holding strong on P4.
Yeah, they are. They got a good hold here, but they got to be careful. Cleveland Misfires, of course, they're not letting this P4 go to waste here, as they're going to get a nice break-in. Cryptic with a little 2-piece action there, but it is still going to be New York SubPar trying to trickle on into this hill. Baited last man standing here. Nice shots coming on in. We'll be able to pick out White Knight and grab the remainder of that scrap time there on P4. As we head over towards P5, Wicked Ninja trying to come on in, but it's going to be Cosmo and Breezo combining for 3, as they are looking to secure this rotation here. Of course, gotta worry, because Cleveland Misfires, they're all up in that other building, and they're looking to go through into this next rotation. But again, still New York SubPar, of course, they have the early roto. That means that they should be able to hold it down for a good while, as they're slowly but surely making their way to the 100-point mark. Baited looking to find 2, almost gets it, but is not going to be able to complete the kill there on to Cryptic. Looking to make the flank play here. Cosmo and Breezo trying to stay alive inside of this point. Shots are coming in. Cosmo finds 1 left onto his lungs. They're going to find the second. And Slothy not going to be able to find a trade. Brawler able to find another one here. Runs out of ammo. Has to get out of the hill. Now it's going to still be New York SubPar who hold on to it.
Yeah, the hold is coming in strong for a long time there. Shout out to Cosmo. The guy was making plays in the P4 and the P5. But Cleveland, they break in with about 20 seconds remaining. Get a solid 15 seconds or so off of that. Cosmo, he still wants the action, though. He pushes in, picks up a big kill. One more to go. The P1 about to pop up. Cleveland down by about 10 points. And this P1 going to be pretty big for both these squads here. Need to keep it nice and contested. Don't give up any big time. But Cleveland get basically 3-4 kills in a row there. So looking pretty good on this Roto. Brawler currently on 5, looking to make that a 6. And look at that White Knight up top. He's holding things down for the boys. Got a little bit of help with his teammate as well. And White Knight and Cryptic holding things down from the top of the map. And look at that. Cleveland, they've got a chance to get some solid time here if they keep getting these kills the way they are. But Cosmo, he's got anything to say about it. He ain't going to let it happen.
Of course he is not. He is going to try and see what he can do. Brizo, though, makes his way to top PD, able to find a nice kill there onto Cryptic, trying to see if he can find White Knight up there as well, as Wicked Ninja trying to clear out this bathroom to try and maybe have his team grab the remainder of his time onto P1, of course, but Cosmo still holding down these steps. He still needs to find White Knight inside of top PD to try and secure this next rotation, trying to at least get some map pressure out of their way. Brizo, though, in the back, looking to get some kills of his own as well. Will be able to pick up one onto Wicked Ninja. There goes White Knight. You got to try and find Brizo if you're on the side of Cleveland Misfires. They're hunting this man down. He's able to find one onto Cryptic, but finally will get taken down. My goodness. Brizo playing his life to the fullest in the back right there to distract Cleveland Misfires and allow his team to grab a good chunk of time. Nice shots there from Slothy. And I gotta say, New York SubPar, they're looking really damn good so far in this second set of rotations. They got a good setup on this P2. They're looking to keep holding it strong here, but Cleveland Misfires able to chain up some kills. That's gonna be the 4-man wipe. They get the break in now, but let's see if that's actually gonna work in their favor as we're just about to start heading into P3 soon.
Yeah, P3 just about to pop up here. The rotation going to be coming in from New York, see if they can get some kills. But Cleveland, they've been slaying out quite a bit. Maybe a chance to get themselves pushed back in this, get themselves in the lead. Nice push from Wicked Ninja there. The guy was absolutely a menace on this hill last time around. This P3, a big one for him. New York SubPar trying to get here, trying to get some of these kills. Currently up by about 10 points, but Cleveland looking to cut that down. Look at Slothy picking up some big ones there. Wicked Ninja trying to back off, knows he doesn't have a lot of HP, and Slothy, this guy's going on a rampage right now. He wants it all. We see Brawler right now, the guy on an 8 streak looking to extend that out. And he gets a little bit of help, but he takes down Slothy, gets shot in the back, does get taken down there. See New York take over the hill to get the kills they need. They're going to be able to get some solid time here if they can hold it down.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge hold for them here to try and get closer and closer towards this map 1 victory. Trying to find the shots out to Wicked Ninja, but he's not going to be able to connect any baited, even to able to get the reload in time. White Knight will at least be able to find 2 as well. Cryptic, oh my goodness, going in for an absolutely insane wallbang. I actually have never seen that before. That is insane stuff. You love to see it here. Brizo coming on in. You're always learning new stuff, even at the end of the season. Brizo going in there, able to get the kill there onto Cryptic. Wicked Ninja already making his way over towards P4, as now it does seem like it is going to be SubPar holding it down, but Cleveland Misfires, they got some good map control here.
Hey, Cleveland Misfires, good map control indeed, picking up some of these early kills as well. New York, though, trying to push this one in. No Cosmo with him this time around. He died pretty early on. They're going to need him. Never mind, he's in the hill. He got back real quick. But Wicked Ninja MP7 picks up 2. White Knight picks up another. And just like that, Cleveland in control of this kills here, hold it down for a while. They've got a good chance to win this one going into the P5. But New York trying to push this in. Cosmo with 2. Slothy around the back being annoying. Cosmo not an easy kill on the map. The guy's 23 and 16 with the sub. Wicked Ninja, he's got players all around him. The kills come in. New York going to take the hill. And just like that, Cleveland going to try to fight this one back one more time before rotating to P5.
Yeah, they're trying to get onto it, trying to grab the scrap time here. Brawler now going to step things up, trying to see what he can do. Cosmo whipping up another 2-piece here on this P4, looking to grab that cruise missile before heading into P5. That's going to be massive for them here, especially if they aren't able to lock it down here on P5. That's going to be P1 in their books if they got it down, but Cryptic has 2. Brawler able to pick up the 3rd now. Cosmo secures the cruise missile. Now Cleveland Misfires, they got to try and get control of this P5, but the trophy system will be able to pick out Brawler. White Knight with another nice 2-piece coming on in. Wicked Ninja will be able to find the 3rd, and now Cleveland Misfires trying to hold it down for as long as possible. New York SubPar trying to come on in here. It is going to be a massive push through gas. This is going to be humongous. They didn't be the first one in. Cosmo coming on in now. Slothy will be able to find one of his own as well. It is back and forth here, but it does seem like it is going to be New York SubPar holding it out. White Knight coming on in. He finds 1, but of course still Brizo will be able to pick up the trade. The 200-point mark has been reached for the New York SubPar. Cleveland Misfires, they're going to need to start getting something going on soon.
They're going to have to get something going indeed. New York, 42 points away from winning this one. Cleveland Misfires, Need to try to get some big time here. So this P5 about to end. P1 gonna pop up. Cleveland have to do a good job keeping this one contested. Not gonna get a ton of time here either way for either team. But New York within distance of clenching this one, no problemo. The kills coming in as well. They've got a chance to get some solid P1 time as well. Cleveland have to get some big kills here. Brawler going to be the first one with a kill on the board. His teammates pushing on up. Wicked Ninja trades back and forth. Need to try to get here all at the same time. It's just one at a time, flowing in nice and slow. New York picking up these kills. Shout out to Cosmo, the guy, 31 and 19, picking up 2 pieces everywhere on the map. Cleveland Misfires now trying to fight for this P1, keep it contested, make sure no one grabs anything.
Yeah, this got to be a great hold here from the side of Cleveland Misfires. They cannot allow New York SubPar to hop into this time whatsoever. But look at the setup here from New York SubPar on this P1. They are looking to close it out here. Brawler getting a nice kill there onto Cosmo, but is going to get instantly traded out. Now look at this. They're going to grab the amount of time that they need, but they're not going to win off of this hill, so they might need to start trying to focus heavily on this next rotation, which is exactly what they're going to be able to do here. Nice kill there from Brawler onto Cosmo. Nearly gets to turn onto Slothy, but he is going to kill him off there. 14 points away from the victory. New York SubPar, all they need to do is clear out this next point, and it could be over here for this map number 1. Cleveland Misfires putting in some good work, just trying to see what they can do. Brawler, he's been an absolute beast this entire match, just trying his best to keep his team in this. Brizo also finding a good amount of kills as well, looking to get that cruise missile in here, but now it's Slothy onto the point. Cleveland Misfires, they're looking to make the break. They have some spawns, and they got to make the contest happen. Brawler with the cruise missile, able to find 3, with one of them being his own teammate. Cleveland Misfires able to make it into the point. Cosmo coming on in first. Brizo now will be the one to try and contest it. He gets taken down by Brawler as well. That's going to be 3 down. Cleveland Misfires keeping this map alive.
And keeping it alive temporarily. New York, though, going to get the early rotation of P3. Ready and waiting. Cleveland trying to push across the top. White Knight getting lit up pretty good. If you're the side of Cleveland, you have to get here quick. You got 8 seconds to get it done. Otherwise, New York going to close it out very quickly. Push coming in across the top. Slothy and Brizo both picking up kills. Both those guys popping off for the team. Well, Cosmo and Brizo that is popping off for the team. White Knight pushes up. Sorry, that's going to be Wicked Ninja. He gets taken down right away. 2 more seconds. This one's chalked, and New York SubPar win it 250 to 201.
Yeah, similar to what we saw in the last match, a good strong holdout at the end there for Cleveland Misfires, but unfortunately it was that P3 rotation that allowed New York SubPar to finish off the map here. Again, if you're late on your rotations, you're just not going to be able to grab that.
I definitely didn't wait for the scoreboard to come up. Those guys are going to be playing great on this A side of the map here, but now New York SubPar bomb in hand, going to make their way over towards the A bomb site. If they play anything like New York SubPar bronze, this should be a nice and easy S&D to win here. Cleveland Misfires try to get it done. First blood coming in. Cryptic taking someone down there.
Yeah, I mean, first start, not going to re-break. We'll be able to find their Wicked Ninja to even the odds out. Baited going for an aggressive play there over towards Brawler, just not going to work out in his favor. Now it's going to be a 2v3 scenario to start things off. Of course, Brizo and Slothy on the side of SubPar need to try and get this bomb over towards this A side, or maybe try and wrap around maybe through the soccer field heading over towards B. You see a lot of players from Cleveland Misfires looking to maybe try and catch them going through the back here. They got to be very careful.
Yeah, both these teams trying to fight this one out. New York SubPar, bomb in hand, 2v3. Taking things nice and slow. Making a lot of noise, though. So if Cleveland Misfires are close enough, they will be able to hear things. Trying to stun check this A site. Slothy, unfortunately, missing that stun. He's going to go check it anyway. Face checking. Cryptic nearby is hearing all of this right now, calling it out to his teammates. You can see them slowly moving in. Slothy going for the plant after jumping around everywhere, making as much noise as possible. Cleveland Misfires, though, on the defense, ready to collapse on this Cryptic with the first kill. Brizo now in a 1v3. Does get spotted out immediately, and just like that, Cleveland with a quick collapse, get the kills and get the round win.
Yeah, I mean, it was an aggressive start there, but unfortunately, again, New York SubPar didn't really get the kills that they needed to get, and unfortunately, they lost their bomb carrier right off the bat. So, not how you wanted things to go, but of course, you have a multitude of different opportunities to try and get your win back here. Great stuff there from the side of Cleveland Misfires. Again, really utilizing the map and its terrain to their advantage, of course, knowing that there's only so much you could really watch in, a 2v3 scenario, and so when it came down to it, you got 3 players. They just pushed through the entire right side of that map, and just made it difficult for this New York SubPar to really try and get that B push on. But either way, that was round one over with. Now we'll see how round two is going to go this time. Cleveland Misfires taking it over towards his A side. Once again, shots coming in from Brawler, but they're instantly going in towards his A side. Slothy going to be able to find that first kill onto Cryptic. Wicked Ninja will be able to pick up the bomb now, but he's got to be very careful because here comes Brizo on top. We'll be able to take him down. White Knight now left in the 1v4 scenario.
He's got Dead Silence pop, but they definitely know where he's at. Brizo does get away with his life there. White Knight chasing him down, gets that kill. A chance to heal up here. Dead Silence reset as well. Baited though, aiming him down there real nice and hard there. And New York SubPar going to win the round, going to tie things up 1-1 here on the map. I'll tell you what, both these teams look pretty special on this map. I'll tell you what, but New York there have a very dominant round. Take that one over nice and quick. Nice little bounce back from the round one loss, but hey, you know what? So far, things are going back and forth. Defense for defense, right? You never know. We'll see who gets the first offense. We're only 2 rounds in, so it's nothing crazy. It's not like we got 10 defenses in a row. New York SubPar now back on the offense.
Yeah, of course. When it comes down to it, again, based off of what we saw on that map one, both of these teams, they know how to play their team. They know how to play together, man. They know how to run their routes and, of course, pick up each other's trades. They're pretty evened out when it comes to certain things. But when this still comes to the search and destroy, it looks like we might be kind of seeing that more emphasized here. As again, New York SubPar heading over towards that A side, gonna try and go for another aggressive push. It looks like they will be able to get full control over this A side. Cosmo trying to, or sorry, that wasn't Cosmo. That was that was, but either way, he was trying to get the wall bang there. Not going to happen. A bunch of kills coming in from behind. Brawler will be coming on in now. He gets the shots onto Slothy. You have to watch out. Cosmo coming on in. Oh, we're able to take down another one, leaving it all left up to Brizo in the 1v2 scenario. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Now he has to go in and try and get something done. He has the Dead Silence in, but nothing is going to be made of it. Just like that, Cleveland Misfires with another defensive round under their belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 defenses in a row. That's a lot of D. I tell you what, Cleveland Misfires here. Currently up 2-1. Series looking pretty good for them, right? Any advantage you can get, it's always good. But I don't know why. I'm sorry. I gotta not. But so far, Cleveland Misfires look very good on their defenses here.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt, their defenses are looking really nice, really solid. Now they just gotta try and keep that going. Maybe get some attacking rounds in their favor here as well. Can't always just be about the defense, but we'll have to see what their strategy
Defense.
is. But let's see how this is gonna go for the Misfires. Baited will be able to find that first blood onto White Knight to start things off. There goes Brawler. Baited's gonna be able to pick up a nice little 2-piece here to start off this round 4. Now Cryptic and Wicked Ninja, last 2 remaining here for the side of the Cleveland Misfires. They're trying to figure out, maybe find that first kill before they decide to go for the bomb plant. Wicked Ninja will get taken down. Now it is a 1v4 scenario here to try and get it going on. Shots are being connected. Cryptic now trying to stay alive. He has the bomb, or actually, no, he doesn't even have the bomb in his possession. He has to go all the way towards the other side of the building to try and get it here. And look who's surrounding it. It is New York SubPar. 40 seconds remaining on the round clock. It is going to be tough, but it's still possible for him.
Yeah, I mean, Cryptic 1v4. I mean, he really doesn't know where anybody is. I don't think they really know where he's at. They kind of hear him, kind of don't. This is gonna be a tough one. He doesn't have the bomb in hand. Yeah, this one I'm gonna go with it's chalked, but New York right now, they're doing a good job sticking together, watching every angle they can. Cryptic though, he's gonna get that bomb in his hand. Maybe a chance to make a play here. Dead Silence back in his hand. Hopefully he doesn't pop that right now, but they know where he's at. He picks up one, looking for a few more if he can, but Slothy gonna take him down just like that. New York SubPar gonna get another defense. So
Yeah,
No,
great
that
stuff so far for the defensive. I mean, both teams seem to know how to handle the D, but either way, we got to see if we can get an attack going on sometime soon. Of course, when it comes down to it, those attacking rounds are going to be what counts, of course. At the end of it, if you just continuously go for these defensive rounds, it's just going to be a cycle that's going to be really frustrating to deal with at the end of the day. But either way, we got to see what the subpar is going to be able to do this time on the attacking route. Again, haven't had too much luck in it, but it looks like they're once again heading over towards this A side. Maybe they're going to switch it up eventually towards this B, maybe try and aim for it here, swindle the Misfires for a little bit, but let's see how this is gonna go. Cryptic starting off incredibly quick with that kill there onto Baited, now leaving it all left up to these two players, Cosmo and Brizo, last two remaining. Oh my goodness, Cryptic fighting another one. Brizo left in the 1v3 scenario. A very aggressive play here for the Cleveland Misfires. They're just pushing on through here as they're trying to, just again use their aggressiveness to their advantage, and Brizo now doesn't have that dead silence to play around with anymore. It is going to be tough for him to try and get it done. And of course, Bomb on the other side of that building, and it is covered by the Cleveland Misfires.
Currently a 3v1. Boy Brizo trying to get it done right now. You got White Knight, Cryptic, and Wicked Ninja all just holding some nasty angles right now, ready for the ATF to burst through that door. Gotta do what you gotta do. But Brizo right now, he's chilling. Wicked Ninja's dancing. He's behind the bar. He's like, anyone want a martini, something like that? Well, if Brizo gets spotted, he gets shot at. He's gonna know something's going down. But he's got to get that bomb first. So Brizo 1v3, not really enough time to get this bomb and plant. But you never know. Maybe he makes a crazy play here. Someone on Cleveland makes a mistake. But 7 seconds remaining. The man's making a play. He is going to get taken down. And I tell you what, that's another defense. Got a couple defenses in a row here now. What's that? 5 defenses in a row. That's a lot of defense.
Yeah, again, so far it has been back and forth when it comes to these defensive rounds. Just again, both of these squads really having their struggles here inside of, the attacks, just not really able to close it out. And I think it just comes down to the fact that they're just really not sure how to really pursue these A pushes, man. They're just, again, maybe it's time for them to try and switch it around. We're beginning to get into the middle half of this, search and destroy, so we do need to see if they could try and maybe switch things up. But no, Cleveland Misfires going back at it again over towards the safe side. I guess that's just going to be their strong suit here. Wicked Ninja going to be throwing that stun, looking to be the first one to get into this A side room as he's going to try and get it in. He gets one onto Slothy. They'll need to find Cosmo. He's going to be able to find 2. This A side now is in control of the Cleveland Misfires. Now Beta gets taken down. Brizo left in the 1v4 scenario, and finally we're going to be seeing the Cleveland Misfires being able to take an attack round in the search and destroy.
Hold on. Ain't over yet. My boy Brizo's got a chance here to continue the D streak. I tell you what, New York SubPar, the Brizo, the power in his hand to continue the streak. Could get 6 in a row here. He's currently got a couple players to beat. 1v4. He's gonna get pushed out real quick. Does get taken down. I tell you what, Cleveland Misfires do win in offense. They do win in offense, and just like that, the D streak is over.
Yeah, I got a little bit too excited there, not gonna lie, but either way, that's a good, man. Finally, they get an attack round under their belt, and we'll be able to get it done. Nice job there, man. Wicked Ninja really being able to get it done as that aggressive player to start things off, finding the 2-piece to really start it off, and now Cleveland Misfires, they got a nice little lead going on here. Wicked Ninja, one more away from unlocking that cruise missile. That's going to be pretty big for them here if they ever decide to go for a B push, because then that's going to be huge map control. But we'll have to see what the plan is going to be here for New York SubPar. As look at this, now they'll be switching it over towards this B side, and look at Cleveland Misfires. They're also focused all on A. They should be an easy B plant bomb right here, right now. But Cosmo does get killed off. Oh no, Slothy though able to pick it up. Will be able to get the plant down, but he's got to be very careful. As look at the amount of players in Cleveland Misfires that are already there. Baited will at least be able to find Brawler on the other side of the map, but look at everyone there focused heavily on this B side. Slothy desperately going to need some help.
Yeah, Wicked Ninja going to be the first one in. Dead silence in the back pocket in case he wants to use it. Not the best situation, too, but Slothy's going to be laying down in the bomb site, waiting for his teammates to cross the map to help him out. The first kill does come in. That's going to be Slothy. The defuse not coming in quite yet, but Baited, he's going to be the next one up by those vans. He gets one, looking to maybe get another as he gets shot from that midfield. Brizo's got a sniper. He picks up one, looking for one more. Cryptic in the middle of the field. Doesn't hit the quick scope. He could never join FaZe, but I tell you what, the defuse is going to come through, and Cryptic going to win the round for the boys. And just like that, Cleveland going to be up 5-2.
Oh man, that was that could have been an absolutely insane clip there. Unfortunately, just a little bit too quick for the side of Brizo and his sniper. Honestly, man, you probably should have been a little bit faster to try and help out Slothy there. Guy was kind of left inside of this garage by his lonesome, but hey, he played his last that he possibly could.
That's a tough situation though when you got a sniper out there.
It is.
That's tough. You get put in that situation with a sniper. He made the best of it. I tell you what, if he hits that quick scope though, Hall of Fame immediately. We don't have one of those here, but we need one for that play. But New York SubPar now on the defense once again. Cleveland trying to push this one in. Looks like they're choosing to go for this A bomb site again. You never know though. Might switch it up here. Have a chance to go B with this break off. Wicked Ninja, he knows this is open. He's gonna try to push this out. Brizo's up top. Didn't spot either of these players. Cryptic, though, and might be able to hear him. Brizo trying to push on down, gets a couple shots to the face. He is gonna survive that. Wicked Ninja, though, had the plant, but did back off last second. He has no idea that no one's next to him. But we've got a map that tells us there's no one there. But that's because we are basically God with this POV. Just like that, Cryptic trying to make a play, currently on a 5 streak. Look at Brizo sitting out by that outer tent. Is he going to spot him right away? He does spot him right away. That's going to be a big kill out of the Cleveland side. Now going to have a life advantage. Cryptic with the first blood. Maybe a chance to get another. Baited gets the knife, though. Stab classes have commenced. He runs right past the player. No.
Oh no, that knife would have been absolutely amazing. But Wicked Ninja with the 3-piece to end it all. Oh my goodness. A blink and you miss it moment. What an absolutely insane way to end the search and destroy. We got to get the replay on that real quick. My goodness, this man was finessing inside of tools and he was able to get it done for his squad.
Right back on a CeeLo. Not S&D this time, though. We got control. It does look a little familiar right now, but here we go. Cosmo with the opener right there, but look at that wicked. That's White Knight up top getting a nice kill there. Cosmo, though, the guy's an absolute legend. Picks up 2 big ones to start things out. Brizo trades out the player up towards tower. And just like that, New York SubPar on the A time. Couple players coming back from respawn as well to help out. Cleveland Misfires, they got to do a good job fighting out of their spawn here because the A stack is in. Stack the point where the gyms. I mean, it's going fast.
Yeah, they're stacking it. They're getting it out of the way quickly. New York SubPar doing a great job at just trying to get this, point done. But it looks like it's not going to be over just yet. Slothy winning a nice gunfight there. Still got one more player to worry about, that being Brawler. But there's not going to be much of a contest there. A side going to be taken care of fairly quickly. And now we're heading over towards B. Extra minute now on the timer now for the side of the New York SubPar as they're looking to just find some more kills to get towards this B side. Cleveland Misfires need to try and get back into this position here if they do want to try and get in. 2 kills now in the favor of the Cleveland Misfires. Still need to find 2 more. They don't want him to give this tick in, but White Knight, you got to be the guy to try and get it done, and he will be able to do so.
I mean, shout out Brizo. The guy started out 6-0. Now 6-1. He did finally die, but look at that Slothy with 2 big ones, opening things up for the New York SubPar on the B side of the map as they keep on pushing up. Cosmo with another big kill. The guy always getting it done there. Baited tries to chow at that AC, but Cryptic winning that one and a big one there for his team. Wicked Ninja trying to cover the middle of the map, takes down Brizo. Looking for a few more here in New York, pushing up that mid alley. Have to be careful from the middle of the map here. Wicked Ninja could get some big kills here. Going after Sloth, does get some damage down, but doesn't get the kills. That's going to be Cosmo getting taken down as well. And just like that, New York SubPar getting a little bit of pressure up, but still not fully in there. We see Slothy, he sneaks through. Maybe a chance to make a big play. His teammates are ready and waiting for that to happen. He's going to get taken down pretty quick. Wicked Ninja off the spawn, picking up a big one just like that. Cleveland got a chance to keep this one pushed in. New York pushing up that A side of the map, trying to get the pressure on the side of the map they know they have control of.
Yeah, they're trying to get on in through. They got some good map control in their favor, but Cleveland Misfires are playing it tight. Oh, but that's going to be 3 men down just like that. As I was talking about it, White Knight left on his low scope. Oh, he picks up 2, surprisingly, but unfortunately, that is going to be him getting taken down there. First take should be done for the B side. Cleveland Misfires, they got to hurry on through if they want to try and contest this point because it is going by fast. Cleveland Misfires trying to get on in, but Burrito's going to take down 2. Cryptic has to come on in. He's going to get traded out, and just like that, New York SubPar to take the first round.
I mean, they do a great job, too. I tell you what, with how fast they push on over to that A side, they get the kills, they take the time. I mean, this team is just so efficient with their objectives, right? They do a great job of picking up the kills, collapsing on the time. They did a great job flipping those spawns out. They made sure they had that pressure towards the front of the hill, back AC, spawned them all the way towards that back helipad area, back tools. Well, not tools, but you know what I mean, that back corner of the map here, kind of where New York is spawning in now. So New York does a great job getting that all figured out. Now currently up 1-0 in the control. Everything's tied up 1-1 in the series. Cleveland coming off a big S&D win. New York, though, with a big first round. And now we're going to see New York on defense, Cleveland on offense, putting all their pressure towards the A side of the map. New York going to counter with 2 to 3 players here. The first kill coming in. Slothy, that SMG duo from New York, absolutely insanely dominant. And now we see Brizo with 1 as well. Slothy with another. And New York ripping them apart. 4 down. They're going to push up just a little bit, get that map control. But they got to be careful with the B side of the map, though.
Yeah, it's been all yellow in the kill feed right now in this second round starting up, but it does seem like Cleveland Misfires trying to slow them down a little bit. Cosmo inside of the bar will be able to find some kills, just holding down this map positioning. A nice nade there from Baited onto White Knight there. Great stuff overall. He has that cruise missile in his back pocket. That is going to be some huge stuff coming on in very soon. But so New York SubPar are surely doing a great job when it comes to these defensive rounds. Cryptic will find Slothy, opens up this B side side there. So Cleveland Misfires, they have a great opening here on B to start trying to capitalize it soon. Otherwise, New York SubPar may try to get the read on it here. Huge kill from the back from White Knight onto Brizo, but it looks like now with less than 30 seconds remaining on the timer, the B side will begin to get captured with only one player on it. That's going to be Cryptic. Oh, he's going to get killed off. Not going to last long there too. Wicked Ninja trying to make his presence known on that A side, but he has to try and get on in. But it looks like Brizo trying to get in, trying to find the shots, but it looks like Cleveland Misfires are going to try and capitalize onto this A side.
Yeah, the east side is going to be what's pushed. They had a big three kills on the map there for the side of Cleveland. Gave them a nice chance to push up. The second tick on A should be able to come through here. They're picking up some massive kills. They're on the time. And just like that, they're stacking the point as well. They're getting the kills they need. They're only down by 2 lives. This extra minute could save the map for them for the most part. There's going to be a good chance to push this B side in. All on the A side of the map now, trying to get things pushed in. 1 for 1 on the map there. Getting nice and slowly pushed in here. Brizo ready to make a play through the back. Brizo with a monster gunfight. Love to see that out of him. He's making some big plays for his team. Currently 13-5. Cryptic down in bottom tool where he feels very comfortable. Just like that, Cleveland with a chance to get onto this B site. One player to beat, though. That is going to be Baited. Baited, though, getting some nice shots down. Does get the kill. Almost gets traded out there. And just like that, Baited closes it down. Holds it down for the teammates. Waiting for him to spawn back in now.
Oh, Beta got some nice shots on him. He is definitely rolling through in this control. Him and Brizo doing an absolutely outstanding job. The AR seemingly being the ones taking it over here on this LSCLO for the New York SubPar. And with less than 35 seconds remaining on the clock, Cleveland Misfires, they have to start making their presence known on this B side very soon. Brawler able to get that cruise missile locked down. That's going to be huge for them to try and start making the break happen. But they got to see what they can do. Almost shoots his own teammate there, and that's not what you like to see. Brizo will be able to finish him off. Nice trade there from Cryptic, but it looks like they will be able to take control of top party here. There's less than 20 seconds remaining now. They got to try and hop onto this point as soon as possible. White Knight being the one to stay in to try and hold down the time. Cosmo will finish him off. Nice trade there from Brawler, but the time is still ticking. They got to hop onto the point sooner or later. There goes Brawler slopping with a nice trade. He's able to pick up 2. 5 seconds left, and it doesn't seem like anyone from the Cleveland Misfires will be able to make it. It looks like it's going to be New York SubPar with the 2-0.
And New York SubPar do a good job there on the defense. You got to think, if Cleveland was able to push up that last player, that number 5 player, I believe he was calling on a cruise missile or something like that, they would have had a chance to get on that time, maybe trade out Slothy there, but unfortunately not able to get pushed up in time, not able to get it done. And New York take the second round, looking like they're ready to close out the map. Currently need one more round to take it, but how many times have we seen it, man? We've seen a ton of reverse sweeps in control. Good place to start it here. Obviously, you don't win this round, it's over. But Cleveland Misfires here looked good in the S&D. They just got to bring that gameplay right back here for the control. The New York SubPar going to be pushing over to the A side of the map. Cleveland countering with 3 players to push right on back in. White Knight with the first opening kill. Good start to the defense here. New York going to have to slow down just a little bit, though. Slothy gets himself pushed up very far, gets the first pick as well.
Yeah, now it looks like Cleveland Misfires are going to try and defend this A side as hard as possible. Of course, being down 0-2, not really the suitable position you want to be in. So you got to try and complete this reverse sweep if you want to take the lead here in this series. And it looks like New York SubPar looking to make their presence solely sure here on this. There from White Knight for the trade. He does find Slothy at the very least. We'll find the contestant, but he still has to find Cosmo, and he will be able to do so. Here comes Baited, however. Wicked Ninja to help out his teammate in defending this A side. Oh, but you look at the other side, you do see that player number 1 in Slothy making his way over towards B, looking to make the progress here, as everyone on the side of Cleveland Misfires focusing heavily on A, and looks like Cryptic will be able to sneak him out. Huge gunfight there for the side of Cryptic. Will be able to take down Slothy, and now Baited will finally hop on towards his A side, being the only player here. Brizo gonna get beamed off of that red tower position, so Baited gonna be left on his lonesome here just for a little bit. His teammates are right behind him, of course, ready to stack this point as well. But look at Cleveland Misfires. They have a lot of great map control here. They got to be very careful as they're just gonna get pushed in. Cleveland Misfires, a nice little coordinated break in through, and they're still having a really good defensive round so far.
I mean, things are looking absolutely fantastic here for the side of Cleveland. You need a good bounce back round, but now New York trying to push out this B side of the map. They've got a couple players pushing up, one going on over towards that A side. Slothy getting taken down, Cosmo down as well. The SMG duo. God, look at Cryptic. He's frying right now, looking for another. Brizo, take your head off the map right now, because Brizo's going to get taken down if he's not careful. But Brawler and Cryptic lighting people up right now. 14 seconds remaining. New York not really near a time, like a hill at the moment. Have to stop the time. Rushing towards A now, but Brawler going to be behind a couple. Should be able to pick up one, looking for another, and just like that,
Oh
picks
my
up the 2 kills he
goodness.
needs. One more player here. Guess what? White Knight picks that player up, and now you just got to deal with Baited, and this one's going to be over. The round is so close to being done, but Baited has a chance to extend this one out for his team. The second tick almost done, has to stay alive. His teammates are getting here. The number 2 player, Brizo, is here. The kill's kind of coming in right now. Brizo wins another one just like that. New York SubPar have a chance to extend the time, but Brawler, he's here. He picks up one. It's just a nonstop chaos. Both teams rush into the hill. New York 6 lives remaining. Slothful with a nice kill there. New York stacking the points. Should be able to get their 1 extra minute here, but only 6 lives to push over to the B site.
That was a great clutch, but of course it is going to be over on the B side. It's going to be a miracle for them here if they want to try player on top. Great shot. Brizo will be the first taken down here. Brawler looking to come on in. He's going to be, oh wait, actually no, it will be White Knight to come in, and it's going to be all left up to Slothy in the 1v14 to get it done. What is it going to happen? I mean, it's going to be hard, but hey, anything is possible here in Call of Duty. We still have to see, but really the 1v14 dream will not happen. Cleveland Misfires still keeping this control alive.
I mean, hey, Kimchi, obviously not the result New York wants there, but clutching up, getting those 3 ticks on A at the end there, even though you don't end up getting anything on B, just getting the 3 ticks helps you secure that last defense if it does go to round, like that last round, right? Because they claim 6 ticks in the round, the first offense, now getting 3 in their second. So, and Cleveland only getting 3 in their first one. So now things could get tied up pretty quick here. So now Cleveland, a chance to bounce this one right on back here. Currently down by 1 round. Things are 2-1 at the moment. New York SubPar with a chance to take the map. Cleveland pushing on over to the A side. Slothy, first one in, though. He picks up one, looking for a few more. Has a little bit of help from his teammates as well. Cleveland Misfires, though, trying to reinforce the position, get pushed through. They know they want the map control a little bit more than they want the hill control.
Yeah, they just gotta try and lock it down. This A side is where they gotta try and make sure they make their presence known here. Don't allow anyone from the side of Cleveland Misfires to hop on it, but it looks like it is going to be a bit of a flank here from Brawler in the back. He has Cryptic inside of the point as well, so they got good positioning here over towards his B side. But look at Cosmo trying to cause some problems here. A Wicked Ninja will be able to get him out before he can cause any more issues inside the spawn. But you still got Breeza to worry about here. But Cleveland Misfires, they have great positioning. They just gotta try and stack onto this B side here. But of course, New York SubPar, they have this entire building in their control, so they could just really lock this side down and make sure that Cleveland Misfires can't no longer hop over towards this B side. They get the tick in, however, but they still have to try and work their way through. They got to get together as a squad. You do see Brawler still holding his own there in the back of the hill. Great stuff over there. If he could just utilize his position to just find some kills for his squad over onto this point, you know, this could be a solid B hold here for Cleveland Misfires, but time is ticking. Less than 30 seconds now remaining on the round clock. You got to hop onto this B. This is where you got to get that extra minute.
Yeah, New York SubPar, though. You got to watch out. Cleveland Misfires stacking the point with 3 players. Stack the point. Word to Jams almost down with that 3rd tick, but the kills coming in from the side of New York. They got some big ones, but Cryptic picks up 2 massive ones, baiting out his teammate, Wicked Ninja. Not really baiting, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? The all of B site going to be secured. The A site now, what we have to look at is you see Cleveland sneaking onto A at the same time. New York trying to get those players down, but Brawler picks up 2 big ones. He picks up 3. The 3-piece is massive. Brizo, he's going to get White Knight in return, but just like that, the 8 point is going down as well. New York, you have to get there fast, but Cryptic, he's up top watching things over. Cosmo gets there, gets taken down, and just like that, the 2nd tick is gone on A. New York SubPar trying to fight it out, but Cleveland Misfires looking like they want to get this map tied back up. The kills are coming in. Brawler about to get another one. He's currently 27-14, adding to the stats every single time he shoots the gun. I mean, look at him now. The stack is in, the point is gone, and it's tied up 2-2.
Jesus Christ, Brawler, what was he on in that last round, man? Popped off with the most insane 3-piece and literally held that bottom party all by himself. What an insane, insane player we have here inside of the Cleveland Misfires. And look at this, they bounce back here 2 rounds, now bringing it over to a round number 5, trying to get the reverse sweep against the New York SubPar here in this control. Incredibly impressive stuff from this squad. And man, oh man, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams, they put in the work, and we got to see who's going to be the one to get the advantage here in this series. This is going to be massive, man. A massive round coming on in. Who knows? This could even judge who takes the entire series, but we'll have to see how this is going to go, as it looks like New York SubPar are going to try and focus their way through this B side.
Yeah, the B break going to be right off the bat. Slothy, once again, first player pushed up. Early 15 and 27, having a rough break for him at the moment, but he'll get things kicking back off here. We see New York getting some good gunfights on the B side of the map. Breezo opening up with 2 big ones there, trying to counter that brawler move from earlier. But 3 big ones for Cleveland. 1 more player to beat, all gone. Just like that, if you're New York SubPar, you got to be careful of the spawn kills that are about to come in. But baited, he gets the opening pick onto White Knight. Now you see Cleveland slowing things up, allowing this pressure to push into them. They know they don't have to get too aggressive here on the defensive side, allow the New York team to push them in. And New York, look at them push up the middle of the map. They want to go A, they want to go B. They can't really decide, but Cosmo with an opening pick going to allow them to make the decision now.
Yeah, time's ticking though. They got to figure out what point they're going to want to go for here. It looks like that's going to be A. They're trying to stack onto this point, and they have full control over this. So this should be an easy counter, an easy capture here on this A side, unless maybe Cryptic has something to say about it. Nope, going to get instantly deleted by Breezo. Wicked Ninja will be the first one here to try and see what he can do. Finds one, finds the second kill there. Already going to try and stop that push from happening towards their spawn. So that's 2 massive kills. Wicked Ninja finding the third as well. Oh my goodness, things are going absolutely insane. Some crazy shots coming on in. Nice footwork there from Slothy to get it done and save his life. Now both two members from the side of New York SubPar still staying alive, still in the other side of this B side. You just got to get the other 2 members over to where you are, and this should be really good. But so far, Cleveland Misfires, they're holding their own. They still got another minute to deal with here to try and secure this map number 3. This is absolutely insane here.
Both these teams fight each other off. The 3 ticks for New York on A are gone. The B point now going to be the target. You see Cleveland Misfires a little bit spread on the map. That 1 player on the flank, that's going to be Brawler on the opposite side of the map. Going to have a chance to maybe make a play here to shut down this New York push, but doesn't need to because White Knight's going to pick up 2. Looking to try to get a third. Breezo, if he peeks, might get himself ripped apart. We see Brawler. Look at him getting aggressive here. Breezo going to be gone now, chasing down for this last player as well. Look at him cross up on the map right now. The side of Cleveland picking up some massive kills right now. Going to try to end this map where it's at. They don't want to extend this series out any longer than they have to. New York SubPar, though, trying to get the troops together, trying to make a move. 25 seconds remaining. They have to get on some time, but they have to get some kills to do it. And we see Cryptic. Look at him. He's spotting everyone everywhere. He sees you in any corner you can be in. He's going to find you. No hiding from this man. New York SubPar now pushing in from all angles. I say all angles. They got 2 players pushing up because the kills keep coming in. Cleveland have the great hold. They're picking up some big kills. Cosmo now gets taken down. 1 more player in the area. That's going to be Breezo. Has to make the play. Picks up 1 kill. A couple more players around. Brawler, of course, of all people, picks up the kill. 32 and 16 to end the map, and Brawler helps carry his team to a victory.
That was insane. An absolutely great performance there from Cleveland Misfires to get the reverse sweep to give themselves the lead here in the series. I mean, Brawler, man, I mean, he led it. He led this push without a doubt. 32
Our last
and
stand.
6.
We're getting it done. And now we see the side of Cleveland Misfires. They're going to be on the good side of the map as far as spawns are concerned for the P1, P2 Roto. But New York going to be trying to push this one in as they send all 4 to the hill right away. Cleveland, they're going to hit a side angle. Brawler, he's going to be the opening pick for sure here. He picks up 1, going to look for that top window as well as he gets that early time. And Brawler starting right where you left off.
Nice shots coming in from Brawler. Of course, exactly what you would expect to see. This man is just absolutely popping off for his squad, being that aggressive AR player. But Cosmo will come in with a nice little 2-piece to allow his teammates to open up that P1. And look at this, man. This is what I was talking about earlier. This water routes are going to be absolutely insane. See what he can find here while he's diving through. Oh, but actually, Cryptic will be able to spot him before he can try and make his way over towards that P2. Cleveland Misfires, they have the spawns here. They have these set up here for this next rotation. So, of course, you know, this is going to be big for them. They could just kind of ignore the scrap time here for P1, of course. All they got to do is just make sure that they have this very strong setup ready for P2. And, of course, they got to make sure that they're prepared for this front push from the New York SubPar because it is about to be massive.
Yeah, about to be massive indeed. The side of Cleveland Misfires right now holding it down. They've got the spawns at the moment. They just got to pick up some of these kills. The number 3 player, Slothy, letting his teammates get a little bit of pressure before he pushes up. Should be able to get a kill here. He plays it nice and careful. Got to be careful though, because White Knight going to be aiming you down. He gets the big kill there. Cleveland still getting the time. Going to tie things back up and take the lead. for the moment. But Baited, he's going to push on in, gets some cover from the top there. Just has to try to get some of these kills here. But White Knight getting a nice two-piece there. Does not get away with his life, but is getting some good, solid time for his team. The flank is finally going to come in. It's going to be Slothy with the sub. Picks up one. Looking for the second one. That is going to be Cryptic. But now the rotation to the other side of the map is going to be coming in with 18 seconds left here. Last little bit of time. Going to go the way of Cleveland because Cryptic was just chilling for a long period of time. So Cleveland will come out with the lead here. With a rotation 2P3 coming in. The side of New York fighting sport very aggressively, but Cleveland is here. They've got the spawns. They've got the players as well, but Brizo, not to be tested with. This guy's picking up some big kills.
Yeah, Brizo has some really good positioning here. Even though Cleveland Misfires have the spawn, Brizo can pretty much start shooting them down here if he pleases. Just got to make sure that his teammates are able to help him out and trying to take over this hill. Cleveland Misfires, of course, they got strong positioning. They got the spawns. They just got to make sure they keep them baited coming on in. Here comes Cosmo as well to help his teammates out as they're trying to take control of this hill. You still got Cryptic to worry about. Baited will be able to find him just like that, and the break is trying to be made here. But, of course, Cleveland Misfires, they still have those spawns.
We see the side of Cleveland here getting some solid time. They've got the spawns. They're getting the kills. New York SubPar, though, trying to push the middle of the map. They know the rotation of P4 is coming in. It can be a pretty big money hill if they can get there. They're going to be on that rotation. We see Brawler. He's going to be one of the players rotating as well. That's a guy we know can pick up some monster kills on the map. He's immediately going to play for the deep, far back spawns now. Can he check his corners in time? He doesn't quite get there. Is Baited going to get the big kill in the back? We see Cleveland up by about 30, rotating on over to P4 as well. New York going to have the spawns and the initial hold. But you've got to worry about all the Cleveland players pushing in at the same time. Brizo with a nice opener there. White Knight, though, maybe a chance to make a play. Very loud right now. No dead silence. He has the trophy in the back pocket. But if you can read this top player, not quite Sloth, he gets a nice opener.
Yeah.
Spawns.
Yeah, he's trying to. The New York SubPar, they're going to be holding it down here. Cleveland Misfires, they're trying to push in through, trying to get towards the spawn, but they got Cryptic here on top. He's got a nice little two-piece coming on in here, but of course, New York SubPar, they're still spawning in here. They're trying to stay alive, but it seems like Cleveland Misfires will be able to make the break happen here. It's still back and forth. Cosmo's still staying alive, and he's fighting, man. He's still fighting. So New York SubPar will be able to lock down the spawns, and honestly, just some great stuff coming on in. Slothy will be able to find a knife onto Brawler, and it looks like SubPar will be able to lock down this P4 as we head over towards this next rotation. It is a battle here so far. CNK, as these guys, they just been going back and forth in these few rotations, and you know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to slow down. Of course, a lot on the line here for New York SubPar, so of course they are expected to be playing as hard as possible. And Cosmo, man, this guy is going insane.
He's back, baby. He took a little hiatus for a map or two, but he's all the way back. 13-7 at the moment, absolutely popping off for his team. Cleveland trying to fight for this P5. I mean, obviously New York as well. This is a big hill to fight for, back and forth, very contested. And so we see both these teams fighting for it now. New York SubPar, they're trying to get some of this time where they can, trying to get those subs in there when possible. Slothy, he's going to be up here right now. That sub duo of Slothy and Cosmo getting it done. Cryptic, though, the guy's an absolute menace, has been all series long, getting another one there. One more player running through that window. That's going to be baited. Look, turn around, though, right away. Cryptic, maybe a chance. But Cosmo gets a nice kill there. The rotation, that P1, P2. I always like to put them together because it's kind of a massive together thing. But look at that. Cleveland Misfire get a split spawn behind the number 5 and number 8 player. Cryptic and White Knight spawn behind. Maybe a chance to make a play here. We see Brawler for those P2 spawns. But Cryptic and White Knight pushing over. But Breezy picks up one of them. Just absolutely chows that out. If he just whipped around. Love to see that.
Absolutely beautiful stuff there from Breezy. But Brawler picking up 2 once again. This guy always able to find some multi-kills whether or not his team is in the position for them, man. It's absolutely insane stuff. Baited also finding some great multi-kills as well, but it's going to be Brawler coming in for the trade here. As we started the second set of rotations, New York SubPar is still going to try and grab it here. But of course, it is Cleveland Misfires who once again have the second rotation. Oh, but look at this. A nade from Cryptic will take down Wicked Ninja. That is absolutely unfortunate, but here comes Brawler once again, finding the shots, finding the angles. Oh, but pay attention to Cosmo there. He's making his play through the water once again, trying to be sneaky. He will be able to find one onto Cryptic, but he has to be careful. Now they know where his positioning is at, and it looks like Brawler will be able to clean him out. New York SubPar grabbing the remainder of that scrap time on P1, but Cleveland Misfires, they have this rotation to P2 once again. They just got to try and lock it down.
Yeah, trying to lock it down here. Cleveland Misfires can get a full 60 if they pull things off. You're Baited going underwater right now, trying to get on a monster flank. You're going to have to deal with White Knight and a couple other guys in the back with a push coming in. They're going to lose one player, make it a second as White Knight constantly getting some big kills on this hill. But Baited and Brizo going to be in the position to make some big plays. Baited behind these guys. They have no idea he's here. He's going to be able to pick up one. Hopefully, he hasn't quite picked up the kill quite yet. His teammates should be able to push up to help him out here, but he picks up one, going for a second. He gets it. His teammates are going to be close by to help him out here, but Cleveland still have players in the area to help out, but the spawns finally come in for the side of New York. 30 seconds remaining. Could be some solid time for them. Get them over that 160-point mark there. Could be massive. Breezo gets 2 players that are weak in the middle of the map, absolutely slices them up. 15 seconds remaining. The P3 about to pop up. Cleveland could use a big hold here once again.
Yeah, Breezo lining them up and knocking them down, looking to find the streak. He will be able to get the cruise missile in his back pocket, and New York SubPar are absolutely playing on fire right now. They are not looking to slow down one bit. Cleveland Misfires having a bit of trouble trying to lock down these hills, even when they have the rotations, even when they have the spawns. It just goes to show how good New York SubPar is when it comes to locking down these hills. Another teammate coming in. White Knight looking to get an absolutely insane pick onto Slothy, but Brawler will be able to finish it off for him. Cryptic will find Cosmo, but Breezo able to make his way towards the back. Is anyone going to be able to see him there? No, Baited will help him out. He's going to be able to find another kill there. That should flip the spawns for New York SubPar on this hill, and they should be able to grab it up. One more player remaining, that being Cryptic. Oh, but wait, the spawns are still there for the side of Cleveland Misfires. What is happening here, man? These spawns are always so insane on Hydro, but Cleveland Misfires are still spawning in the back. New York SubPar still holding it down really well, but unfortunately not going to be for long, as they are eventually going to get knocked down as well. But again, New York SubPar, they have this rotation in, but look at this, Cryptic already beginning to make his way over towards this next hill.
Yeah, making their way over to the next hill indeed. The P4 going to be absolutely massive for either of these teams, but New York once again in control of it, as they have been if pretty much this whole series. Well, I say series. This map, though, they do a great job rotating to these hardpoint hills that matter quite a bit. But New York now holding it down. Cleveland going to have to try to push this one in. Cosmo in the middle of the map, he's going to get ready to make a nice play. He's going to get here right as the Cleveland players are getting there as well. Basically at the same time, Baited with a nice opener. Cleveland have to get some big kills here. Cosmo waiting to find something to do, but Baited's just picking everyone up. 2 big kills for him. Slothy going to go down. But so far, New York still holding strong on this P4. Cleveland have to go down by 60. New York getting some solid time. Brawler, though, ready to make a play. Picks up one, looking for another, but back rock Baited. This guy is a statue back there. 21 and 14 on a 4 streak, getting absolutely massive kills here.
Yeah, he is. He is doing a great job so far. And I gotta say, man, Baited and Breezo doing a great job with their ARs, just really, again, locking it down. The AR presence on this team is looking phenomenal right now. And Cosmo, he's finding a lot of great kills as well, man. He's doing a great job. He's also finding a lot of time. Both of these SMGs are finding a lot of time on these hills, doing some great work all around. You know, New York SubPar looking like an absolutely outstanding hardpoint squad right now. They're getting the breaks in. They're finding the kills. Oh, my goodness. Breezo finding another one. It is absolute insanity on this hardpoint, and New York SubPar, again, they're not playing around, and like I said before, they know how to play their hardpoints, and they're showing exactly that. This could be the last hill here before we head into this map 5, unless Cleveland Misfires have something to say about it. But look at this, man. Baited, he has a streak already. You got 2 players on the side of New York SubPar with streaks, and with 10 more seconds remaining on the clock. Look at this. Oh my god. Baited finding another 2. It just seems like Cleveland Misfires are not going to be able to make it in.
I mean, this AR duo is nuts. Both of them going insanely positive. That AR duo lighting it up on Hydro, making sure that map goes their way. Cosmo having a heavy impact as well. And just like that, New York SubPar going to close it out 250 to 129. Going to bring us to a map 5. I mean, they loaded in this map and they knew they were going to an MCS. These guys were ready for it from the start. Cleveland Misfires is going to be starting on the defending side. So New York SubPar, I'm curious to see if they're going to go A or B here. Let's see if we get a whole lot of D to start things out here. But the B side of the map going to be assaulted right off the bat. New York SubPar trying to get there pretty quick with an AIDS and stuns. Going to back him off pretty quickly there. Slothy going to be the first one taken down. Big kill out of Brawler. He's going to be kicking things right where he left off. It could be pretty impressive. But New York SubPar now turtling up a little bit, trying to get Cleveland to push them in, but Cleveland doing the smart thing, not pushing anything out. They know they're on the defense. They're going to hold things down. Cosmo running in front of his teammate. They're taking a little bit of free damage.
Yeah, I gotta be a little bit careful there. Of course, you already lost one guy. You do not want to lose another one to a team kill. That is just not what you want to see. White Knight already waiting for Cosmo to try and push out through these stairs. Breezo trying to see if he can support his teammate here, but Brawler also looking over his teammate, and White Knight looking to see if he can maybe catch some kills here. And of course, you know, New York SubPar, they're playing it slow. They got to see what they need to do here to try and get this bomb planted down, because he only got 35 seconds remaining. Nice shots there from Baited onto Cryptic. Now all they got to do do is try and find this last player in White Knight, and that should be this A side all for them. Shots are coming on in. He connects them. White Knight will be able to find one onto Cosmo here, but oh, what the hell? White Knight gonna be able to find another one. Brizo will find some shots in as well. It is a 1v2, 15 seconds remaining now. We gotta see who's gonna be able to take it. Brawler finds the shots, and just like that, Cleveland Misfires, they'll be able to start things off here 1-0.
I mean, White Knight does it every time. All series long, every time you back him in a corner and you think it's over, he somehow picks up 2 kills. And I'm not just saying he gets 1 kill. Every time he's picked up 2 kills doing it. It is actually insane. He did it in the control a ton. He did it in both hard points, and he did it in the previous S&D. This is a guy that you back him in a corner, you leave him be. You throw some nades at him and you walk away because he will take advantage of you every single time. It didn't matter that he only had like 20 HP. He was getting those kills.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Baited kind of looked a little bit, I don't know, lost, man. He didn't really, I'm surprised he didn't catch White Knight there, but either way, that was that round over with. We got to see how this one's going to go. Wicked Ninja able to find Slothy once again. That's going to be the first blood, just like that. Brawler will be able to find one onto Brizo as well with the nade, and now it's a 2v4 scenario right off the rip here for the New York SubPar. Shots are coming in.
Oh, no.
They line up for Cosmo. Oh my goodness, a massive 2-piece coming on in. Now it's all left up to White Knight and Wicked Ninja. The lead that they had no longer there, and it's going to be all evened out, but the bomb is planted. New York SubPar, they have to go for it, but Cosmo's going to get caught on the ladder. It's all left up to Baited. He will be able to find one onto Wicked Ninja. Now it is an AR versus AR duel. 15 seconds remaining on the bomb. He has to go in for the defuse. White Knight, all he has to do is play the time here, and we'll have to see how this is going to go. Whose shots are going to connect with whose, and it's going to be White Knight to finish things off. Oh my goodness, Cleveland Misfires taking another round.
I mean, White Knight was never losing that. It wasn't happening. I mean, this guy is made out of clutch. Like, he's made out of clutch. That's literally what he is. Guys winning them all. But, I mean, shout out to Cleveland. Currently up 2-0. Win a defense, win an offense, back-to-back here. Love to see it out of the boys. But, I tell you what, New York, this is where we got to start bouncing back. Things can get scary quick. This Cleveland team beat you 6-2 in the previous S&D. This is where we got to start getting some rounds on the board. And we got to be careful with White Knight as well, because he's going to start heating up a little bit. It's what he does. But now New York SubPar, bomb in hand, they're going to make their way over to, looks like the A side of the map here. But Cleveland, they're countering this with 3 players. Cryptic, he's going to be behind a couple of them, got a little bit of help. If Slothy saw Cryptic push up, he did see his teammate there. So Wicked Ninja did get spotted out. So now New York SubPar curled up right now. Cleveland very aggressive for a defending team right now. New York, they're just running routes around each other at the moment. The play about to come in. Cryptic is going to blow through these top doors. You got to look for Brizo. Brizo picks up one. He dropped his gun on accident.
Oh, no.
He immediately gets taken down. He accidentally pulled out his knife. This is going to be a 3v3 on the map now, and New York still have to try to plant this bomb.
That is absolutely unfortunate. It could have been a massive 2-piece there for Brizo, but man, oh man, it just happens when you YY like that. But either way, now 3v3, see who's going to be able to get it done here. Got to try and still plant that bomb if you're on the side of New York SubPar, but this B side looks like it should be a free plant here. Everyone from the side of Cleveland Misfires are thinking they're going to be going over towards A, but no, that's not going to be the case. New York SubPar not only have time to try and set up for this B side plant, but they are going to be able to try and get some time off of it, but Wicked Ninja will be able to find the first kill onto Cosmo. White Knight, oh my god, finds the shots onto Baited. Now it's all left up to Slothy to get it done here in the 1v3 scenario. The shots are in. He has to try and defend the bomb as much as he can. The defuse is already in. Brawler will get taken down. Slothy trying to come on in here. He has to hurry. The defuse is coming on in. And oh, looks like White Knight will be able to get it done. Cleveland Misfires still rolling through the search. 3-0 now.
Yeah, currently up 3-0. I shout out to White Knight. The guy made another big play, by the way, back alley. Absolutely popping off. Shout out to this Cleveland Misfires team. Absolutely dismantling New York at the moment. Currently up 3-0 with a good opportunity to keep this moving. But New York now, we got to bounce this one back. They're going to be on the defensive side now. Got to try to get a nice round here. So Cleveland, Cryptic going to be pulling out that sniper. We'll see how this one goes. We saw him pull out in the map 1. I do believe he got 1 kill with it. We'll see if and get 2. He got 2 big kills with this thing. Map 2. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know why he'd pull it on map 1. It doesn't make any sense, but still, I know we'll see Cryptic with the sniper. We do know he's good with it, so I'm curious to see what he can get going with. We only saw him use it a couple rounds in that map 2. But these teams are trench out. Look at Baited. He's just trying to hit these out a little bit. Ooh. Baited. Oh,
Uh,
baited. Watch out. Watch out. Cryptic, though. He wants this so bad. Baited, though. He's getting his snake oil production going. He's just trying to make sure that the sales stay high for snake oil this month. See both these teams starting to trial out. Cryptic with
ooh.
the opening pick. And just like that, the opener for Cleveland going to be in. Baited almost loses his head.
Yeah, Baited got to be very careful not to lose it, man. He's really playing with his life right now. Cannot wait. Oh my goodness, this is so scary. But looks like Cryptic done trying to play around. Gonna throw out the nade. Not gonna hit him though. But they gotta still plant this bomb. Looks like they will be able to make it onto this B side. And the snipe is gonna be able to find Baited. And now Slothy once again in the 1vx scenario. Gotta see how this is gonna go for him here. It is gonna be a tough position for him to take. But oh, not gonna find it. Unfortunately, his first gunfight was up against Brawler. Cleveland Misfires, man. I mean, they are not missing in these search rounds.
I mean, the Cleveland Misfires aren't missing too much, which you got to think doesn't really fit the name, but it is what it is, right? All right, well, things are looking pretty good for Cleveland right now. Currently up 4-0. New York, backs against the wall. Season on the line right now. New York has to try to make a play. This is the opportunity of a lifetime here. Currently on the offensive side, Slothy and co. ready to make a play. Slothy going to grab that bomb, I do believe. Never mind, Cosmo. Hey, that's the man, the myth, the legend, Cosmo with the sub. We'll see what he can get done. Cleveland, a lot of pressure on this A side of the map. Once again, two players pushed out towards B. Baited with a nice opening pick onto Brawler. Cryptic now, sniper in hand, try to hold down this A side of the map. Needs to back off. New York going to be pushing this in nice and slow, trying to make sure they hold their angles here. Well, that's going to be White Knight with a nice little trade on the map, and Cryptic can't quite hit the snipe. And just like that, New York stalled out, and they've got a player watching their back. That's going to be White Knight, currently 7-1 on a 5 streak. Not the man you want behind you. Ooh, almost makes it a 6, but not quite. But Cryptic gets the kill.
Cryptic finding so much with this sniper right now, man. It is absolutely insane. And of course, White Knight in the back. Cryptic finding another one here. Oh my goodness. Is he going to go for the ace with the sniper? That's going to be absolutely insane. Brizo now left in the 1v3 scenario. Is he going to be able to get it done here? I don't know. Cryptic is looking crazy with this sniper. It is looking very scary here. And Brizo, he's looking to run into White Knight. Just, again, not the player you want to try and run into right now, man. And just like that, Cleveland Misfires 5-0, one more round away from moving on and eliminating the New York SubPar in this tournament. Yeah, man. I mean, they are really taking over the search.
Hey, I mean, shout out boy Cryptic, right? You know, earlier I said there's no way the guy could ever join FaZe, right? Because he missed a quick scope. I take it back. He's legally allowed to join now. So you got to do what you got to do. So currently up 5-0. The Cleveland Misfires are absolutely killing it. White Knight, guys, currently 8-1 on a 6 streak. New York SubPar trying to get something going here. On the defensive side, the A side's getting pushed out by both teams here a little bit. The Cleveland Misfires want this A push pretty badly, trying to get a little bit aggressive here. New York SubPar, though, holding it down at the moment. Cosmo, he's getting to the first line of defense, picks up one, has to stay alive. He's got to be a little bit weak. He's going to get out with his life, gets fully healed up. Slothy, his duo, trying to fight off Ninja there. Ooh, we see Breezy. Sorry, Brizo. He's got the sniper in hand as well. Cryptic versus Brizo. Sniper v sniper. Brizo does not want to take the shell right now. He's going to go for it. Cryptic is laying down. Has the tack in hand now. But look at that 1v4. New York collapsing on this player very well. And just like that, New York going to win a round. And hey, there's a chance.
There we
There's
go.
a chance
Finally.
for a full sale. There's a chance here.
They got a round on the board. And of course, keeping this game alive. Great way to do it here, but they got a long way to go if they want to complete it, man. It is going to be an absolutely crazy run, and, you know, they are, you know, just kind of walking on eggshells at this point. It is going to have to be perfect Call of Duty search and destroy from the New York SubPar if they do want to try and, you know, get this victory here and keep their lives on this tournament. But we'll have to see what they can do. Looks like they're going to be trying to make their way over towards this B side. Got to be careful. Again, Cleveland Misfires playing pretty aggressive, but Brizo with a great first blood there onto Wicked. But the sniper is still in the favor of Cryptic. Oh my goodness, you just cannot beat this guy with his sniper. Slothy now coming on in. He's going to get taken care of, but the bomb will be planted down. It is all left up to Cosmo and Baited in the 2v3 scenario to keep the search and destroy alive, to keep this tournament dream running for the New York SubPar. It is going to be a little crazy here, but look how spread out Cleveland Misfire is. Maybe if they can try and get this into separate 1v1s, this could maybe work out in New York SubPar's favor. Less than 30 seconds remaining now on the bomb. They just gotta try and just stall it here. Baited, he's able to find some 2 players, but not finish off the kill. Trying to see if he can get one. Oh no, not gonna happen, but it's gonna be all up to the Cosmo. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. He just has to stay alive for a little bit longer. He gets the shot in. Oh my god, he gets it through. Oh my god, Cosmo staying alive. He's able to keep this search going for his squad. And oh Lord almighty, that was a nail biter there.
I mean, the guy gets it done, right? He plays his timing at the end, gets it done, gets the victory. The guy's an absolute Chad for that. If anyone's going to do it, it's the man Cosmo. Gets the kill as well at the end with the help of the bomb. Hey, I tell you what, Cosmo's a legend for that. My absolute dude right there. But that's going to be a nice little 2-5 right now. The full sale in full effect at the moment. New York, though, you can't afford to make one single mistake. Cryptic, he's pulling a real gun out. He said, it's not time to mess around anymore, boys. We got to get a nice round on the board. We got to take this victory, move on with our lives here. The Cleveland Misfires now making their way to the B bomb site, going very quickly. They want to get this bomb down as fast as possible. New York, though, might be able to chow this one out right away. They've got a little bit of mid pressure. They've got baited around the back, has to try to make a play. That bomb is going to start getting planted. Wicked Ninja going to get the opening pick as well. And just like that, New York SubPar going to be down a player. Now going to be a 3v4. The Misfires have the advantage with bomb down. Now going to be a 2v4. Baited, getting some shots off. He's got to be careful. This player towards that top AC is going to jump down on him. And now going to be a 1v4 Cosmo with everything on the line. And just like that, the season is over. Cleveland Misfires going to move on to the semifinals. And they're going to win the series in a 3-2 fashion, winning it in a game 5. I tell you what, 12-4 in S&D ain't half bad for a day right there for the boys.
Yeah, man. I mean, when it comes down to it, the Cleveland Misfires...